Good morning and welcome back to the Degen crew, where I'm trying to grow my Polymarket account by finding mispriced prediction markets. I am 2 for 2 for the month of March. My oil price per barrel prediction was correct yesterday. I'll be claiming this in a few minutes. This was the $70 price per barrel. I was able to purchase the 70 on Sunday evening and throughout the day on Monday, even though the price was already at $70 on the futures market. It had not closed the day yet, and that's how the prediction was worded, that it had to close the day above 70. It did close. I had the whole month for it to close above 70, but it was done within one day. What's really cool about prediction markets, or specifically Polymarket, is it's a market that runs 24 hours a day. So unlike my traditional markets where I can't purchase 24/7, Polymarket you can. I know some accounts allow you to do extended hours, but mine cannot. So for example, when yesterday Iran vowed to attack any ship trying to pass through the Straits of Hormuz. They announced that after the market was closed. I was able to hop on Polymarket and purchase some more oil price per barrel predictions. Specifically, I started buying the 75 because this was a major development. So the straits are apparently closed. They will attack any ships that pass through, and it's something like 1/5 of the world's oil passes through that passageway. So until any of that changes, I think the price per barrel will go up. Currently, we are at 77.0. Oh, it just went down. We're at 76.98. Again, for my prediction to be accurate, it has to close above that price. That being said, it was supposed to be a one-day trade. It's trading at 99.1. So I will take profits. This isn't one I want to hold because I think it is a news-driven event, and I think it will change as the day as news develops. So this isn't one I necessarily want to hold. I just want to take my profits on it and get rid of it. So there we go, cashed out of that one. I cashed out of it for 98 cents. It will probably close above, I'm leaving 98 point, what did it close at? Anyway, 98 cents. I was leaving 2 cents on the table. But again, it's not something I necessarily wanted to hold on to. It was just a quick in and out for that. So, what's next? Historically, this is what I'm trying to look at now. So the last time the U.S. attacked the Middle East, how high did oil futures jump, and in what time frame? So roughly in 2020, when the U.S. struck the Middle East, the price per barrel went from $61 to $65, about a 4 to 5% intraday increase, usually 6 to 7% within 24 hours. I'm trying to look for a historic range. So drone strikes, so typically a strike that lasted 24 to 72 hours was up 4 to 8%. Something that lasted 1 to 3 days was also up another 3 to 6%. And something that lasts longer, which has major supply disruption risk, can be up 10 to 20% and even higher. So taking that same chart, our one-day attack was exactly that. We went up right to 70. Our two-day attack has now added another 7% onto it, so we're above the 75. And the major supply disruption, the strait being closed and potentially lasting longer, we're looking for this to go up to between $75 and $80. Because this is just potentially 4 to 5 weeks, I'm still holding that at face value. Because it's the 4 to 5 week, and after this, between supply disruption and the straits being closed, now a lot of the bad news is priced in. So I will start buying things like the nose. It's very possible that oil reaches 100. It's very possible it reaches 110. But I'll start buying the nose, for example, on 120. And I would like to go, I probably want to do the 110 as well. But I'll be keeping an eye for the oil price to sort of calm down after the news and it become a sell the news event where people emotionally react really quickly to the news, and then this price will slowly creep back down. The reason for it to continue back up is if major oil refineries in the Middle East get struck, and it affects supply going forward. But if the conflict seems to be coming to an end within the 4 to 5 weeks, I think these prices for the end of March will start going back down. So I will be purchasing the 120 no. Again, these are just starting positions. I'm going to be monitoring it. I'm going to be monitoring it throughout the week, but I'll buy the 120 no. I'd like to buy the 110 and the 100, depending on what today looks like and the rest of the week. So it might be a lot of risk for 12%, but I think $100 is the most likely. 120 is also, it has to hit that by the end of the month, and I think most of our negative news short term is priced in. So that's just my starter position, mainly for me to keep an eye on it. I like to do that. Sometimes I'll add a small amount just so I remember that that's what I want to keep an eye on. But let's claim our $930 a win for the $70 price per barrel. So there you go, 7% win added to the portfolio. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll keep an eye on the oil price and the developments in the conflict.